Hello guys, and welcome back for some more Divide Impera. Okay, so are you ready for something crazy, something very interesting? Okay, in this series, I think we will try to do something that's very crazy, something that no one have done before. Previously, we already have one campaign, one digital war campaign with Rome, and it was a very interesting campaign. It was the most interesting campaign I've ever had for a very long time. It's really interesting. And in this series, we will try to do the same, but with a different faction, which is the Sparta. How cool it is. It's very good. It's very cool. I will call this series this is Sparta series. And with the this is Total War achievement, we will have to declare war on every faction at the start of the campaign, and we will not get peace. We were at war at all time, and we will immediately declare war on every faction that we make contact with. Okay. Also, as a Sparta, I will include some more rules that I think it fit with the Sparta team. The first rule is that we will always take captives as slaves after battle, which means if we take a settlement, we will always loot it. So we take all the captives as slaves, and after battle, we will always take captives as slaves. No really captives or no kill captive. It's good for economy actually, but minus our public order will be really difficult. Okay. And the second rule is that we will be limited to 2 mercenary or area recruitment unit in each army. So we will have to rely on our inner strength. Okay, so if you have played Sparta before in Devide Impera, you will know that the Sparta, their weaknesses is the population, and they're dependent on hoplites unit. Like most the Spartan hoplites actually is a first class population. You will not have the population to support them in your army, and most of the Spartan roster are just hoplites, hoplite spear unit, infantry, slow infantry. They do not have good cavalry until later. Later with reform, the Sparta do have some sort of cavalry unit, some decent cavalry, but at the start of the campaign, they have the worst cavalry in the game, and also no missile, no good missile unit. They have the slaves one. So we will have to find a way. We will have to find a way to do it, to fight battle with our very limited military prowess. Okay, this will be a very fun campaign. This will be a very fun campaign, I say. As a Sparta, we will have these control traits with plus 5% research rate and plus 2 to control conversion. It's not very good, just some minor bonus. I don't really care about this. But over here we have decreased slave unhappiness. So it will be very useful. We will take a lot of slaves in this campaign, and also increase experience ranks for Spartan infantry recruit. We have very strong infantry right from the start. We will have to rely heavily on the strength of our infantry. Okay, so let's start. Let's get right into the campaign and see how it goes. And of course, we will do it on legendary difficulty. Let's go.
The people of Epirus are fools, having utterly failed.
Okay, so here we go. Complete control to the provinces. Okay. Alright. We have our king here. And I think in this campaign we will try to roleplay a bit. Our king is Irish. He is 57 years old. He's quite old. Calm. Reduce replenishment rate. All unit. Not very good. Alright. Basiliot. He is agriculturalist and scrapper. Alright. Not a very good leader, I'd say. So I think we will try to invest in the air. Zeal. That's good. Strategies. Very good. Virtuous. Okay. More upkeep for land unit. But yeah. Officer. But the penalty to replenishment rate is very bad. I don't want to have this. We need replenishment. So we try to invest in the air. Actually, our king will pass away soon. He's very old already. Okay, so of course, first we will have to go for Athen. We need that settlement to build our economy. Over here, we will have to fight wars in every direction, since Sparta literally start in the middle of the map. We will have enemies coming from every possible direction, and we already make contact with a few. Athens, this dude here, and Egypt. Alright, we'll have to fight them all.
At your command.
And we will replace this king with the air, but not this turn. The first turn we will move the king armies towards Athen. I want to attack this. I want to attack the Athen right on the second turn. So we move the king's army here, recruit some unit. Let's take a look at the mercenary available first. We have some here, but what I really want to have is cavalry. At Sparta, we do not have any sort of cavalry. We do only have this Spartan cavalry as a start, and they are very weak. They are very, very weak cavalry unit. Much worse than the Tarentine cavalry. We only have 2 mercenary units in our armies, so I will try to use 2 Tarentine cavalry. Actually, that's right. So recruitment, we will have to. We'll try to have one cavalry unit here and one more hoplite. Population will also be a big problem. Okay, and we can have the cavalry right now. Let's try to get one of these veteran hoplites. They are pretty good. They're pretty good. They get one of this guy, and if the Athen want us to hide this dude, there will be a very big problem for us. So it's better for us to just get him right now. And of course, over here we will get another general out to support this army in the upcoming battle. Week 1 we want to have, say here. All right. Week 1. Week 1. Number of captives. This guy will make a pretty good general. How about this one? Wealth from culture. Wealth from industry. Oh, what the fuck is that? Okay. I think we try to use this dude. I try to use this dude. Okay. Nikon. Get him out here. Okay, we have a status of Zeus here as a wonder. And for the rest of our goal, we need the Asian. Very important. The spy, very important. Okay. Week 1. Line of sight. Okay. Line of sight is very good for a spy. Let's grab her. Also a champion. Very, very important. Campaign map movement range and morale. That's good. Upkeep, morale, and experience. I think I prefer campaign map movement range. Let's get him out. And lastly, one dignitary. Tax rate, growth. I want growth and public order. That's better. Okay. Next turn, we will attack this guy with both of this army. And as for the supporting army, we can have some more mercenary here. But I don't think I want to have these Spartas or the Cretan infantry. The Cretan infantry is pretty decent actually, with good melee defense and armor and morale, but I don't like them, so no. Cool. Technology. What do we want? With the level 1 barrack we already can hire our good unit here, but we will need the level 2 barrack to be able to recruit the Spartan gas supply. This guy is pretty strong, and they use the second class population or fourth class, I don't remember, but they are better. Okay. As for missile unit, we will have to use the very bad Halo Slinger. very bad missile unit. But we do not have any other option. Spartan Halo, very weak one. The Spartan Jews is kinda interesting, but they use the first class population, so I don't think we will ever use them. And maybe we will try to get some skill type swordman. This guy pretty good at attacking, but they have very low melee defense and very low armor, so not too useful. Our strength is our hoplites. We do have some free Halo hoplite which is a third class population, and they have pretty decent start. They can be good to take the enemy damage. Okay, 3 versions of hoplite. We will have more versions of hoplite soon. Okay, it's look good enough. So as for technology, we will try to go for growth and sanitation first, like this. After that, we will research with this for the level 2 barrack. Front speed, melee attack for spears. Okay. This will be very interesting. So now, what we have to do is declare war on all of this guy. Athen, let's have war, because this is Sparta.
Speak, and this humble servant.
I declare war on all of this guy. Very good. We have some gold left, but I think we will need our gold now to spend on mercenary. Let's keep them for now. Okay. Let's go. Oh, we got some unit. And we have to put a siege on Athen right now. Move this spy right here. Just enough so we can deploy her to steal food from this settlement. That's good. Let's try to... Oh, we do not have any mercenary here. But we will have just one unit of cavalry. Let's try to put a siege on Athen. Like that. And replace the general with our heir, which is of course it is the second. Here he is. That's right. We will try to move this army right here. Ah, we can reinforce if we stay here. That's bad. But we kinda need this guy in this battle. Yeah, we need him. A 300 man strong unit. Ah. We can reinforce here, but not here. I want to stay inside our territories so we can recruit some unit. Let's look like we can't. So I don't really want to do this, but we have to grab this mercenary. We can get another general out. That's all we have for now. Alright, and you move here. And we deploy her. That's good. Okay, that's all we can do in this turn. We enter and the Athen will sally out to fight us. We have some unit of hoplites. Okay. And some non-hoplite unit. That's cool. That's cool. Let's go. Okay, so here we go. The garrison and this army. They have 3 cavalry units. The enemy cavalry will be a big problem for us because we have no anti-cavalry unit here. Absolutely no anti-cavalry unit. The hoplite are very slow to be able to counter the enemy cavalry. And these guys, they have a lot of missile unit. But we have stronger hoplites. So let's see how it's go. Let's go. Okay. So let's see how will we do this. Our reinforcement come from this direction, and we have a little tree here. We can be used to protect our unit from missile attack. So we will try to fight the enemy here, that here. General here. We will probably disband this mercenary right after this battle. So we will try to place him in the front. Let him take the custody. The Pericles hoplite in the middle here, and 2 other hoplite units on the flank. Sparta hoplite flank with General right back here, Slinger and cavalry. Okay, let's go. First, let's move our cavalry here and try to get this cavalry to chase us here. We need to divide them to be able to defeat them.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
You here. Okay, Peltas. Pretty dangerous. Try to kill this cavalry. Throw javelin at him and try to get him to chase me. Come on. Come on, chase me.
Quickly now!
What? You don't want to chase me? Really? Here is the garrison. Oh, this guy just slowly advanced here. Really?
By your command. Orders. Orders. Understood. Understood.
We will just use our ammunition to shot them down here. Keep firing.
Advance at speed.
Oh,
Quickly now.
that's slinger.
Riders at the double. Quickly now.
Oh, Sparta cavalry.
Riders at the double. At your service.
Probably the worst cavalry unit in the war.
Advance. Advance at speed.
Alright.
Quickly now.
But our cavalry can run away. That's for sure.
Peltasts. Right men ready for orders.
Let's use our slinger here. Good.
Perioi koi hoplite. Spartans! Ready and waiting.
Fire.
One of our units has used all its ammunition. Ready for orders.
Okay.
Peltasts! Ready and waiting.
Phalanx.
At your command. Peltasts! Fire!
Run away from this cavalry unit.
We await your command. Our general is under attack.
Okay.
Commander.
Phalanx.
Ready and waiting. Spartans! Orders.
Phalanx up.
General. At your service. Orders. One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay. We managed to take out this guy.
Ready and waiting. Yours to command.
And the Greek cavalry just charged right into our hoplites. That's good.
Hoplites ready. Sparta! Missiles ready and waiting. Fire! Ready. By your command.
Fire.
Pike infantry ready. Cavalry, missiles ready. General, orders. Quick march.
Like here.
Ready for orders. Forward.
Oh, there's a lot of missile unit. And we only have one cavalry.
Missile armed riders. Follow me quickly.
Get away from them.
Infantry at your command. Peltasts. Ready and waiting. As you command, Commander. Orders understood. Ready and waiting.
Get away. Oh, good. Get rigged.
Hoplites ready. Yours to command. At your service.
Stay back here.
By your command.
Get rid of this
Sparta. Yours to command.
Gerald for me.
Spartans! At speed!
Turn around.
Ready for orders. Forward. The enemy general
That's
is
good.
dead.
That's very good.
Yours to command. Your orders? Yes, Commander.
Gerald, move forward.
Swords! Your orders?
Horses, dude.
Ready and waiting. We await your command.
And we try to use the cavalry to kill the missile unit.
Swift delivery.
That's a good charge here.
Double time!
General,
Advance at speed!
get in there.
Missile infantry!
Ready for orders. Understood. Missile cavalry ready. Advance at speed.
We need one more light unit to support our cavalry there.
Slingers!
Our cavalry will not be
Peltasts!
enough,
Cavalry.
especially when they are that weak. Holy crap.
By your command!
Orders. Yours to command.
Ready and waiting!
Morale
Operative.
is good. We'll have to rely on our strong lighter supplies.
Command!
Move this unit there.
Spartans! Ready and waiting!
Sparta. Understood.
Commander!
Move this guy here.
Pike infantry! Your orders!
Okay. Are you ready here?
Commander! Yes, Commander!
Riders at the double. Advance at speed.
It's quite difficult.
Missile ready and waiting!
Horses, dude.
Melee troops! Pikes at the ready! Your orders!
Get in there.
Royal Spartans!
And general to
Yours to command! Ready for order!
Commander. Ready and waiting. As you command.
Peltasts!
Eltas moves this way. Slinger moves this way. Get him.
Orders!
Yes, Commander. By your command.
Orders!
You here.
Understood! Quick march! Peltasts! Swords!
At your service.
Peltasts!
Eltas, get in melee.
Commander.
Commander!
Orders understood.
Protect the rear. Got this.
Ready!
Okay.
Pike infantry ready!
Get him.
Ready! As you commands! By your command!
Get him. This is just a Greek citizen.
Sparta! Slingers!
Get this dude.
Missiles awaiting targets!
It's good. Kill him completely.
At your service! Orders? Yes, Commander! Royal
Go back here.
Spartans!
I hope lies. And the enemy still have 2 missile unit there. But first, the charge is still in the back. That's how we kill supply. Good. Chase them down.
We await your command. Yes, Commander. Sparta.
As you command!
Alright, look like
Slingers!
we have the upper hand now.
Orders! Double time! Ready and waiting! Missile infantry! Sparta! Ready and waiting!
Let's rearrange our unit a little bit here. Move around. Chase these Greek archers down.
Ready and waiting! Missile infantry!
Alright, we have to do this with care.
Commander!
By your command.
Your orders! By your command!
We need to chase and kill all of these. Wow, you cannot chase this unit. That's bad.
Ready and waiting!
But we try to chase and kill all of these oblige unit.
Spartans! Quick march! Quick march!
Greek citizen.
Protests! Hoplites! Spartans! Ready and wait!
Shot it.
Perioikoi hoplites!
Alright. How do you get back here?
Missile infantry ready! Ready for orders! Your orders! Sparta!
Sparta oblige.
Sparta!
Get him. You shot at this guy back.
Perioikoi hoplites!
Get him.
Your orders! Missile infantry!
Fire. Good.
Spartans!
Royal Sparta.
Missile infantry!
Okay, look at this. How cool is this guy? They look so cool. Wow. Hoplite versus Hoplite battle.
Missiles!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Missiles awaiting target!
We have the cooler looking unit for sure.
Perioikoi hoplites! Orders!
But because of the difficulty,
We await your command!
they lose to
Double time!
the militia unit. So,
Advance!
alright.
Speed!
The battle is turning in our favor.
Cars in there.
Missile infantry ready! Your orders! And speed!
Charge here.
Ready
And
waiting.
route.
Double time! Royals!
Oh.
Spartans! Understood! My flag! Commander! By your command! Quick march! Spartans! Orders! By your command! At your service!
Charge.
Hoplites ready!
We await your
That's
command.
good enough.
Hoplites ready! Missiles ready and waiting! Missile infantry! Ready and waiting! Ready for orders! Pikes at the orders! Yours to command! By your command!
Go back for another charge here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Alright, and we win the first battle.
At your service! By your...
Alright, 1,000 kills on our cavalry. That's ridiculous. And the garrison still have a few units left here. Okay. That's cool. And of course we take all of the captive as slaves.
Journey completed.
Okay. Another attack from this dude here. So we will have to fight this. Okay, it's bad. 3 more hoplite unit and some more cavalry. I think we can still win this battle. Let's go. Oh, this guy is pretty weak now.
Spartans!
Those Sparta hoplites. We will want to fight somewhere with trees to minimize the effectiveness of the enemy missile unit and cavalry.
Sparta! Missile
We need to fight some tree.
Your orders.
Okay. Cavalry here. We fight the enemy. Oh, I think we can use some hills. Right? What? A reinforcement come from here. That's pretty bad. So let's fight the enemies here. Actually, we do have some trees here. Let's go. A reinforcement come from here. That's pretty ridiculous.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Stay here. Like that. Okay, try to get this cavalry to move towards us.
Missile cavalry at your command.
You're here.
Missile infantry at your command. At speed. Orders. By your command.
One slinger. Come on.
At speed.
Get over here. Chase me.
Quickly now.
Chase me.
Riders at the double.
Holy crap.
Advance.
Okay. They actually chased me. That's good.
Pikes ready. Orders.
Now come here.
Waiting. Ready. Orders.
You in the rear. I like so. More slave. Haha. Good.
General. At your service. By your command. Slingers. Ready and waiting. Ready and waiting. At speed. Orders. Yes.
Fire.
Our general is under attack.
At your command. Orders.
Oh. Come on.
Your orders. Commander.
The other armies
Yours to command.
is here.
Sparta. General. Ready for orders.
Shot this cavalry down first.
Yours to command. At your service.
Come on. Almost there.
At your service. Orders. Ready. Orders understood.
Fire.
Missile armed riders. Riders at the double. At your service.
Shot him down.
Ready and waiting. Your orders. Ready and waiting. Pike infantry. Commander. By your command. Orders. Ready. Yes, Commander. Riders.
Okay.
Orders. Orders. Orders understood.
Ah. 75, man. That's
Commander.
too strong for our cavalry.
Missile cavalry.
Let's get away.
Sparta. Commander. Ready for orders.
Get away from him.
Your orders.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, this is bad.
Ready and waiting. Ready and waiting. Understood. Orders. By your command. Yours to command.
Oh, the freaking Greek infantry.
At the double. Orders.
Fire.
Spartans. Ready and waiting. Ready.
Better.
At your service. Understood.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Quickly now! Missile-armed riders.
Oh, this slinger is very annoying.
Cavalry at your command. Riders!
Over here too,
Advance and
some Greek sling, some Greek archers. We need to take them out. That's right. And get away.
your orders. As you command. At your service. Sparta! Hunt them down! Yes, your orders.
Holy crap.
Engage! By your command. Your orders. Rider. Missile infantry ready? Pikemen ready for orders. Sword. Obliterators ready.
Get here.
Spartans. Cavalry. Missiles ready. At your service.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay. Finally.
General. Advance. Ready. Ready and waiting. Spartans. Orders.
Take this slinger down.
Ready for orders. Sparta! Waiting. Orders. Orders.
Okay.
Slingers.
We need to protect our general somehow.
Orders. At your service.
Good. We catch this guy.
By your command. Ready and waiting. Missiles awaiting targets. Ready. Yes, command. Ready and waiting.
Peltas.
Forward! Spartans! Slingers! By your command.
Get him.
We await your command. Your orders. General! As you command.
Holy crap.
Orders understood. Ready and waiting. We await your command.
Sparta cavalry is really bad.
General! At your service.
Okay.
Missile infantry ready.
We need to move the Peltas around to flank this.
Slingers! Ready. And forward! Up advance! We await your command.
Don't tell me it will lose to the Peltas.
By your command.
That's right.
Slingers! Commander! Yours to command. Engage! Ready.
Move this guy around to flank this.
Ready.
Ooh.
Missile infantry at your command. At your service. Yours to command. Advance at speed. Yours to command. Ready and waiting.
Get here.
Missile infantry. Swords. We await your command. Pike infantry at your command. We await your command. Yes, commander. Missile cavalry ready.
Charge.
Missiles your targets. Sparta. Yours to command. Ready and waiting, commander.
Okay. That's good.
Ready for orders. Slingers.
No. Keep your ammunition.
Ready for orders. Orders. As you command. Missile infantry ready. By your command. Operators. Commander.
Chase them.
By your command. Yours to command. Ready and waiting. Commander. Ready and waiting. Missiles ready and waiting.
Holy crap.
General, as you command. Yours to command! Quick march! Hell tasks! Back! Back now! Spartan!
Come on! Kill this dude for me.
General! Your orders? Orders understood!
Come on, just rob.
Spartans! We await your command. Commander! Yes, Commander! Ready and waiting!
Get back here.
Sparta! Engage! We await your command. Missiles awaiting target. Spartans! Slingers! Pikemen!
Oh, come on.
Commander! Orders
We need to get our hoplites out of there.
Slingers! Orders! Hell tasks! Swift and accurate!
And horse this dude in the back. That's good.
By your command! Quickly now! Sparta!
Come on, rob.
Commander! Missile cavalry ready! Spartans!
Alright, finally.
Orders! Pike infantry ready!
Get away.
At your service! Your orders! Ready and waiting! Ready and waiting! Ready and waiting! Ready! Commander! For glory!
Okay. That's a good charge.
Sparta! Your orders!
Now chase and kill off this guy.
Commander! Your orders! Ready and waiting! Spartans!
Okay. Now we can start dealing with this supply unit.
Ready for orders! Ready and waiting! Double time! Ready and waiting! Ready and waiting! Quick orders! Orders! Yours to command! Riders! Advance! General! Hoplites ready! Slingers ready!
One dude to hold this guy in place, and one to hit them from behind. Like this.
At your service! General! Engage! Ready and waiting! Yours to command!
Oh. Alright. Gerald looks so cool.
Ready! Sparta! Your orders! Missile infantry at your commander! Quick march! Missiles ready and waiting! Ready! Yes, Commander! Orders! Ready! Commander! At your service! Hoplites! Pikes ready!
You missile shot them in the back.
Commander! Spartans! Charge!
Thessalia cavalry obliged.
Hoplites ready! By your command!
Good. One charge
Ready and waiting! Ready!
will not be enough. Let's go for another charge.
Sparta! Pike infantry at your command! At the double!
Get back here. Phalanx up.
Sparta! Commander! 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 By your command! Charge! Ready! Your orders?
Oh. Don't mess with the Sparta.
As you command! At your service! Yours to orders! Orders understood!
Don't you mess with the Sparta.
Spartans!
Yes, Commander!
Archers! By
Okay.
your command. General! Swift and accurate.
Almost there.
Missile armed rider. Ready, ready. Your orders? Orders understood. Engage! Swift and accurate.
Get him.
At your service. Double time.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Good. Chase them down.
By your commands. At your service. Hoplites ready. Sparta!
Formation.
As you command. Ready and waiting. Advance! Ready.
And cavalry in the back. Just like this.
General! Understood, Commander. Your orders. Ready for orders.
Not enough.
Orders. Orders. By your command. Yours to command.
We need a better charge.
Yours to command. Ready and waiting. Understood. We await your command.
Need a better charge
We await
here.
your command. General. Orders understood.
Okay, that's the charge we want. And this guy will run right now.
By your command.
Okay,
We await your command.
that's good.
Forward!
Okay, I didn't see the second attack coming, but that's alright. We take slave.
Destination reached.
Okay. Also expand. That's right.
To victory!
There's only two. Oh,
And honor!
we can just auto-resolve this battle, right? Yeah.
Let them cower.
But first, let's take a look at the skill and army tradition. Of course, we will have to take military conscriptor. Replenishment rate is very important, uber important in any situation. We have to take this.
For the gods!
We can have some Rhodian slinger here.
Glory and honor!
Melee attack for spear infantry. That's useful. Melee defense for spear infantry. That's good too. And more bonus for spear. Why not?
Commander, to battle!
So let's take
Sieging settlement!
that salmon right now. Okay, and we loot. Wow. Wow, the amount of gold loot here is very low. Holy shit.
Ready for orders.
And we destroy the item.
For battle.
Maybe there was some change in
At your command. Ready for battle. Ready.
with the Grand Campaign Beta support. We normally have more than 10,000 gold looting settlement like this, but over here we just like 2,000. That's really bad. But alright, we take a lot of slave. We have a lot of slave here. Yeah, good amount of slaves.
Ready
That's
for
good.
battle.
And we need more replenishment rate. campaign. Should we take campaign movement right here? I don't know. I think we would try to go for stronger, better infantry, or reduce enemy morale. War cry. Oh, and we do have some very cool general bodyguard. We can try to use some skill that boost the general unit, like the sword bodyguard, for example. Weapon damage by the commander unit. Race banner. Morale. We have really high morale already, so I don't think we ever need more morale. Okay, I will try to have the sword bodyguard for another general, not this guy, not my heir. This will be our main army, the strongest army possible. So we'll try to have movement speed, of course. What else? Movement speed, reduce enemy morale. Stronger infantry with trained swordman. In this case, it's spearman. Maybe skilled cavalryman, because we do have some better cavalry with reform. And drill master. That's right. We do not have good missile units, so I don't want to take this skill. But over here, let's get ferocious warriors first, and then train a swordman. Okay. So our hoplite will be much stronger. And I think we should get rid of this army. It's experience for us. Let's go. It's experience. And more slaves. That's good. Okay, population is pretty bad here. So let's move back to Athen. I want to attack right away, but alright, population start being a big problem. Oh, we have a lot of population in Sparta. That's cool. Oh, we do have a lot of population in Sparta. We can raise another armies here and recruit some unit to support these two dudes. Period. We will disband this supplies. He's very expensive and not very useful, and we will try to some Rhodian slinger here. Upgrade this. Try to get another army here. Not the king though. And recruit some unit. The Sparta supply. We will try to have 4 units of Sparta supply. And we need more cavalry. Of course. Some slinger. we will disband this dude also. Oh, actually, yeah. Actually, we should move this general back here to recruit. But we did this already. That's bad. Bad play by me. Okay. Stronger infantry. I try to use some of the Halos Hoplite. So 4 Sparta Hoplite, 4 Halo Hoplite, and 4 Pericoi Hoplites. 12 unit Hoplites. Some cavalry. Some, maybe I will try to use 2 Rhodia Slinger in our army to counter the enemy cavalry. And the rest will be cheap slinger, cavalry, and what else? Skill type peltas. Not very useful at all. Some halos, they're very weak. Very, very weak. But I can use them as rear guard. Some short, man. Okay. We just use a lot of hoplites. That's it. Move out. Okay, we can actually move here to replenish for 1 turn. And then make our attack. Okay, and we make contact with a few more faction here.
I am
That's
here
cool.
to listen if you speak honestly. I hope your
This
people
is
for the
Sparta.
sake of friendship that has been, and I hope your people will long
This
remember
is
your name.
Sparta.
Greetings, my friend. You have my
How about
ear
this?
for your speech.
Okay.
Hera has surely
Sparta is coming for you.
By the gods, we have greetings.
ready for battle.
Commander.
Cool. What else?
Ready for orders.
Oh, and we need a fleet. That's right, because this guy will start sending armies to us via sea. So we need a fleet. Maybe with this family. Oh, both of them. We use both of them. So this dude, Jerosia. Get a fleet out here. What's his name? Diodorus. He will be our admiral.
Going a port.
Okay.
To your duties, men.
Really?
Hunger for battle.
Food.
Yes.
We need food. We can dismantle this building and build a farm, since we already have a master field here. What else? A yellow building. Okay. Reasonable. Okay, we are really low on gold. So let's enter now. Nothing we can do. Okay. Also report. War declare.
Ready for orders.
Unhappy populace. Okay.
We hunger for battle.
We will move this army here.
On the move.
Get this unit in here. And disband this guy. We will increase the population here. So we can continue to replenish.
How can I serve the people?
The problem is
Commander,
we have really low
at your command.
Can we move here? Attack this guy.
Ready for orders.
We hunger for battle.
At your command.
Okay.
What do you
This is actually pretty difficult. We also need a fleet. And we need an army. We need a lot of things. We need gold to build our settlement of.
Ready
And
for battle.
okay. Let's try to recruit some Halo supply. Okay, they are pretty expensive actually. But the thing is, they use the third class population.
Are you ready to serve?
Some of these slinger. And we need another cavalry. $2,000.
Ready for orders.
Next up will be winter. We need our gold. So let's just recruit some
It's a good
cheap slinger. And we will try to attack this guy next.
commander. At your command.
Yeah, we need gold.
Ready for orders.
5% Empire Maintenance? No. I don't want to eat this.
the gods have brought me?
Okay. Let's go. Hero. Okay. That's good.
Ready for orders.
We can attack this guy right now. That's 5 units plus the garrison. I think we can do it. More campaign map moon rage here. And what else? This. Good.
At your command.
Ready for orders.
We will attack this guy.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, we have to play aggressively. Let's go.
Let them cower like kennel dogs.
We can do this. Let's fight. Okay. So, over here, we will fight. Just like the Sparta.
Missile
These
infantry ready.
slave will stand up front
Sparta.
to take damage, while our hoplite will stay behind.
General.
Like this. You
Ready and waiting. As you command.
over here. Let's go.
Riders advance.
Oh, the enemy is here. Move up here.
Ready for orders.
Where is the enemy?
Yours to command. Ready for orders. By your command.
Missile-armed riders. Ready for orders.
Hmm?
Yours to command.
Where's the enemy? They keep moving forward.
Cavalry.
Alright,
Missiles ready.
here they are.
Yours to command.
Interesting.
At your service. Forward!
Greek archers.
Slingers.
You can stay here.
As you
We can fight them here.
Yes, commander. Double time. Spartans.
Sparta.
Orders understood. By your command. Slingers.
Our slave can deal with this archer, I think. Shot these archers down.
At your service.
Yeah, they can do it. We have high ground, we have trees. Shot them down. Greek citizen. That's good. Keep firing.
Take aim. By your command.
Okay. And you can move back a little bit.
Ready. Ready and waiting, commander.
You here?
At speed.
Phalanx.
Ready and waiting. Your orders. At your orders.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Okay.
Advance at speed. Ready and waiting. Missiles
Ooh.
ready and waiting. Pikemen ready for orders. As you command. Ready. By your command. Ready for orders.
Okay, let's charge.
Now!
Get these archers for me.
Missile infantry ready. Now!
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Yours to command.
That's
Orders
good.
understood. At your service.
Now get away.
Missile infantry. We await your command. Missile cavalry.
Run away.
By your slingers. Advance at speed. At the double.
It's here.
Sparta. Quick march. Commander. As you command. Waiting. Slingers. Yes, commander.
Okay.
Slingers. General. Pikemen ready for orders.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Stay here.
Ready for orders.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Swift and accurate. By your command. Ready for orders. Missile cavalry.
Ooh, okay, that's good.
Hot trenches. Slingers.
Shot this general down.
Our general is under attack.
Horse.
Slingers!
You too.
By your command.
Yours for command.
Orders.
Orders.
Missile armed riders. By your command. Your orders.
Commander.
Yours to command. Forward! By your command.
Get right.
Yours to command.
Face them.
Ready and waiting.
Get him.
Can you inquire, Hoplites? Spartans! Commander. Ready. Understood.
Back here.
Double time. Slingers. Spartans! Sparta! Light infantry ready. Spartans! Sparta! Advance at speed! Slingers!
Fire.
Swift and accurate.
Ready for orders.
Holy crap.
Slingers! Missile infantry ready! Yours to command.
We await your command.
Cavalry! At your service! Commander!
Understood.
Ready! Spartans! Slingers! Yes, Commander!
Him.
Slingers!
What is that?
Sparta! Yes, Commander! Orders. Slingers! Missile! Ready and waiting! Slingers! Orders! Forward! Ready!
Orders understood.
Oh, shit. Get him.
We await your command!
Come on, this mercenary is valuable. How the hell? Okay.
Ready for orders!
That sucked.
Missile infantry ready! At your service! As you command! Pikes at the ready! Hoplites ready!
Your orders. Your forward.
That's real bad.
Sparta!
We await your orders!
Our men flee the field of battle.
Ah,
This is a shameful display.
and our shitty cavalry is just run.
Advance at speed! Charge! Can you inquire, Hoplites? Spartans! Orders! At your service! Missile infantry at your command! Can you inquire,
Come on, this is Greek infantry.
Yours to command! Today!
They're very weak.
Light infantry ready! Orders! Understood! Ready and waiting, Commander! Sparta! As you at the double! Missile armed riders! Sparta! At speed! As you command! Pikes at the command! Yours to command! Missiles
Okay, you move here.
Spartans! By your command! As you command! General! By your command! Riders! Sparta! Can you inquire? Orders! Understood!
Get him.
Hoplites! At your service! Ready and waiting! At your service!
Not a very good charge.
Sparta!
That's so right.
Pike infantry at your command! Ready! As you command! Missile infantry! Ready and waiting! Sparta! Ready and waiting!
Oh, what is that?
General, forward! Ready and waiting. By your command.
The enemy general is dead.
Hoplites ready!
Okay, finally.
Slingers! Ready and waiting. Ready! Your orders! General! Pikes ready! Ready and waiting! Slingers!
Now, Slinger shorted these
By your command!
obliged for me.
Yes, Commander! Come and fire! Your orders! For glory!
Charge and charge and charge.
By your command! Pikemen ready for orders! Commander!
By your command.
At the double!
You stay here.
Slingers! Understood! At your service!
You fight Will.
Sparta! Yes, Commander! Pikemen ready for orders! Hoplites ready! Pikes ready! Slingers! As you command! Spartans!
Come on, get in there. Kill him. Alright. The Royal Sparta looks so cool. So cool. So very good looking
It's
unit.
turning in our favor.
Hoplites! At speed! General!
And also the Sparta hoplites. Look at this angry man.
Send them screaming to the archive! By your command! Ready and waiting! Ready for orders! Slingers! Missile cavalry at your command! Pike infantry ready! Double time! Orders!
Oh, we can't move like this. That's a charge then.
Ready and waiting! Forward! Your orders! Slingers! Orders! Ready and waiting! Your orders!
That's right. Get wrecked.
At your service!
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Ready for orders!
Get wrecked.
We await your command! General! Understood! Yours to command! Ready! Command!
Okay, so because of the rule, we will have to loot this weapon. 9,000 gold, better.
Ready for orders! At your command!
I don't think the Macedon can get here in one turn, right?
At your service.
We move our spies here,
Swift and silent. A shadow among shadows.
and we will bring this army back.
Supplies.
I don't want to stay here.
Ready for battle! We hunger for battle!
Okay, take this one, and we have charge bonus. Income from looting settlement. See, Alright, I don't know. This can be used for civil war loot settlement, always. Let's take charge bonus and income from looting settlement. Then we will retreat back to Athen and get ready to fight this Macedon. They are very strong actually. We need more than that. Over here we can recruit some pretty good Agrarian sellsword. These dudes are strong. Okay. But not now. Hopefully. Okay. We have some gold here. Let's try to recruit some Halo supplies. Very expensive though. And the Sparta Halos actually have 3 speed. And very bad melee capability. Holy crap. Okay, let's try to recruit some of this dude. That's all we can do. And we will declare war on the Impera too. That's right. You, this and this. As for you, I will try to get some more tax rates here. Of course, we still need empire maintenance reduction and research rate. But we need gold first. Let's go. Okay, so over here we will have to let the Macedon take this settlement. We are not strong enough to fight them yet. We will retreat back to Athen. We'll retreat back to here. Recruit some more unit. And we will fight the Macedon here in Athen. Wow. Let's see. Our economy is really bad. Let's go back here. All the population here. What? We can replenish, but not much. Let's stay here. Move this Halo to this army. And I think we need more cavalry, right? This guy have a lot of pies. We have stronger hoplites, but the pikeman would be a big problem. Yeah, the pikeman would be a big problem. You can replenish here this turn. I want some more Rhodius Liga or some Tarentine cavalry if possible. For now, we will just have to use this Sparta cavalry. Is that forcing already? Okay. What else? I think we will have to disband this army for now. To save gold,
Ready for orders. Ready for orders.
we can only afford one stack for now. Period coin hoplites. This guy is almost as expensive as this guy. That's bad. Archers maybe 3,000 gold. 4 more unit. 2 speed infantry. Okay, this is very difficult. I think we will try to have a few of these swordmen. No, we need something to deal with the enemy cavalry.
Ready for battle.
Our slinger will not be enough. Let's try to have
Good fighters.
and another unit of rodeo slinger. That's it.
Your orders.
How the upkeep goes here? That's a lot. We need him. No, we can't do this. Okay. That's all we can do. Let's go. And of course, to give them this settlement. Negative income, negative food. This guy's raiding us, so we steal food from them. Make it even. Okay, so these dudes actually liberate this guy.
Ready for battle.
And over here we have a rebellion.
Commander.
We need to deal with the rebellion first, because they reduce our income by a lot.
Destroy them.
Get rid of them. Take the slaves.
We hunger for battle.
Okay, we actually in positive income right now. That's good.
Commander.
What?
Ready for orders. Ready for battle.
We can't patrol. Oh, come on.
For battle.
That's annoying bug.
We hunger for battle.
Move in, move out.
Garrison.
Oh, right. This guy will not be able to get to Athen in just one turn. Let's stay here.
Commander.
Oh, come on. I want to patrol this region. Upgrade the farm.
Advance. At your command.
Yeah, why not? We still have 900 and we have positive income. That's good. And more target,
Flapping tongue that speaks with a
more war.
We hunger
That's
for
right.
battle.
And try to have. Okay, is this good enough? Slaves.
Ready for battle.
Too many slinger, but
Ready for orders.
yeah,
Commander.
we'll have to use them for now. Let's go. Oh, slave riots. I don't care. We have positive public order right now. So that's good.
At your command.
This guy stay here. Wow. What is that? There's no way I will... Oh. I will use this ancillary.
Ready for orders.
That's so bad. Morale for cavalry. That's good. I don't know.
At your command.
We should attack this guy.
We hunger for battle.
And we actually didn't replenish last turn. Why
Ready for
that?
battle.
We have enough population. A loss of cavalry.
Commander.
Alright, I think we will have to attack this guy right now.
My wits and words are yours. How can I be of assistance?
We have to do this. Okay, this will be a very difficult battle. So I think we should do this in the next episode. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next episode. This will be a very interesting campaign, I think. Okay, see you in the next episode.